Bro, imagine breaking into somebody's house and then saying, listen, I don't want to leave. This is my place now. Right? And then the owner of said house says, you know what? Listen, let me go ahead and give you some money. That's kind of how I think most likely this story is about to go. All right, based off the title. But either way, imagine giving money. Listen, hold on. This is a suggestion via Discord, guys. New York City offers migrants $4,000 to leave the city shelters. Okay. So you paid for them to come here, and now you're paying for them to leave. All right.
New pilot program from the city awarding up to $4,000 grants to migrant families who exit the shelter system and find their own housing.
Fox 8's Jessica Formoso takes a closer look at how the program works and if it's working so far.
A shelter is an emergency solution that is intended for the short term.
Temporary.
It is important that that short-term solution is safe and healthy, and that we are providing families with an opportunity to get back on their feet.
The New York City Department of Homeless Services is offering up to $4,000 to migrant families with children and pregnant women who are currently residing in a city shelter. It's called the Asylee Move Out Assistance Program, a pilot program that began last December, helping asylum seekers transition from a shelter to permanent housing.
Yeah, guys, here's a problem with this. Now that I hear a little bit about what's happening here, I think the big issue, the serious one is, they're not working, right? So where are you expecting to get the money to actually pay for these buildings? They're going to have this $4,000 payout, right? And they're going to, pay their rent for most likely a couple of months. In New York City, probably 2 months, potentially. It may be one in some cases, right? And now you're going to be stuck with squatters, okay? And if New York City does not fix their squatter laws, you're just setting the people who own the property up for just complete failure. I'm not sure this is a great idea. Now that well, first of all, it's not a good idea in the first place, right? But I'm not sure this is going to turn out very well for, honestly, anyone. You're just really trying to clear out space from government-owned facilities and passing the problem on to the private market.
So far, 150 families have benefited from the program.
We've done 150 families starting about 7 months ago.
Okay.
I think we have had one person from a family, not even the whole family, come back. So that is, in my mind, a very strong success rate thus far.
The one-time grant is modeled after the enhanced one-shot deal program for those in the traditional homeless shelters, only to be used for first and last month's rent, security deposits, moving expenses, and household supplies.
It really is for documented expenses related to permanent housing. So that could be first and last month's rent. It could be moving expenses, household supplies, things that somebody who is brand new to the country, brand new to permanent housing might not have. But the shelter providers are really looking at documentation.
The money is...
Guys, you guys are dragging it. All right, I'm sorry. All right. I have immigrated to multiple countries, and not one time have I ever heard anyone say, "Hey, listen, thanks for coming here. Here's $4,000, and then a couple $100 for food every single month while you're here. And don't worry, I'm gonna pay for everything." That has never happened to me, bro. All right, why are we doing this? What is the reasoning for it? How does this benefit us? Exactly. How does it benefit us, bro? All right. You have veterans that are not being taken care of at all. You have homeless people that are not being taken care of at all. And now the people who used to be in these shelters, where are they at now? Do they even still have access to these structures in the same meaningful way that they were created for? Right? Guys, this is the most frustrating situation that I've ever encountered. $4,000, bro, per person, and you've given $4,000 to 150 people already?
Coming from DHS existing budget. Since the program is only a pilot, it is not offered at every migrant shelter, but only at 62 sites for now. The families themselves have to find housing.
It's offered at 62 of them, though?
And once they do, they work with the not-for-profit providers operating at the shelters who help them with the process.
works. It makes financial sense because shelter is very expensive and this is a targeted one-time payment.
It would be a great support to be able to have our own space, to be able to socialize directly with our families. The children suffer the most being bounced around, just no stability.
Bro, she has a full hand of nails on her fingers, bro. She's wearing jewelry, makeup, right? All of the things that generally cost money. Why is that money not used to do something, beneficial for your family? Obviously, if you require specifically the government to assist you in any type of monetary way, why are we out here putting $100 nails on in Manhattan? Come on. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's too much. It's too much money. Based off this number here, they spent already $600,000, basically giving money away that they did not put into the tax system, guys. Right? I just want to know where and how this same New York City is actually helping the people that are from New York City that actually need help, bro. Because I can tell you, they're not. Right? I just got word. A cousin of mine, he lives in the Bronx. With his brother, basically. My aunt had passed away a couple of years ago, and they just basically kept up the apartment. And they're being removed from the building to make way for a migrant shelter. This is in the Bronx, guys. And I'm just like, so what's going to happen? Like, you've been in that apartment for, bro, over 10 years, over a decade, bro. Way over a decade. And now you're being removed from it because of what now? Right? And so now everyone in my family is basically like, okay, what can we do? Because obviously we can't leave them in the city, right? Not anymore. It's time to just leave New York like everyone else did. They're basically the only holdouts. They're there. It's time for them to probably leave the city, bro, because this is absolutely frightening. They're not I don't see the city going out of their way to help the people that are being removed from their apartments in the Bronx right now. I don't see it. Right? I haven't heard anything. I asked him specifically, is Manhattan or it's like the New York State in general looking to help you? And he says no. Right? Unfortunately, they're from there. And I think that's the problem for some reason. It's like you're trying to get out the actual citizens in replace for a brand new community of people, bro. And that's the weirdest thing out there, guys. But of course, we're going to take care of my family. There's no doubt here. So he's going to be coming to the state of Georgia at the very least, guys. But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. $4,000 being paid to migrants to leave shelters. And they've already spent $600,000. And the program is open at 62 different shelters. Guys, come on. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.